Welcome to my Nintendo Power Collecting Guide videos. I just wanted to give a brief explanation of what the purpose of these videos are. I just wanted to show if you wanted to collect a full complete set of Nintendo Powers, volumes 1 through 285, what you're looking for inside each magazine, and if I have it, what comes with each magazine as far as attachments or things that went inside the mailing sleeve or the sealed bag. But I wanted to give you an example. I'm going to be going over just the main covers and the variants, and I have an example here of issue 54 of what I'm talking about. In my video for issue 54, you will see that I cover the newsstand edition and I cover the subscription edition. Those are the main coverage that I'm going to do. I've been collecting mostly just the subscription issues unless there are major cover variants, but this is an example of a very minor cover variant. On the subscription edition, you'll see here there is a stamp, bulk rate US postage paid Nintendo of America. And on the newsstand edition, you don't have anything. So that's how you know in this particular issue you've got a newsstand and you have a subscription edition. In this particular issue, the subscription edition actually has an additional insert. It has these Power Challenge trading cards, while the newsstand edition does not. So that's why I wanted to show you the difference in the issue 54 video. However, not every single issue will have a difference in it. You'll also notice I have two other issue 54s. This is a subscription edition because you can see the mailing stamp printed on the cover here, but it also has this little print here, look inside for the hottest tip of all. It's because your subscription was running out, but it still has the same inserts inside. And because it's a subscription, it still has the cards as well. This is also issue 54. This is your last issue. So this means your subscription is running out. This means that it has ran out and you have to renew. And again, you open it up and you see the same cover, still has the same stamp, and it has the cards in it. So if you really wanted to have an absolutely complete set of Nintendo Powers, you would have to look for at least 4 of almost every magazine if they had it, which brings it up from like 360 plus magazines times 3. So that's why I'm not covering everything. I'm not collecting everything. I just wanted the main covers, and if I can get something else cheap that's a little bit of a variant, I'll do it, but that's really not what I'm looking for. But if you would like to, feel free to do that, but I wanted to give you an example of what I'm talking about. Also, as far as the difference between the newsstand edition and the subscription edition being the stamp, that will only work for certain issues. I'll give you an example. You see here issue 31, you don't have a stamp here. This stamp started here in issue 32. In issue 31 and before, you had it on the back cover. But at the same time, let me show you issue 21. These are exactly the same. Everything on the covers and everything inside is exactly the same. This is a subscription edition because it has an address label. This, however, has a KB price tag on it. So this was obviously sold in the store. I wasn't there personally. This isn't my issue. But the suggested retail price is $3.50. The sticker price is $3.49. So I'm assuming, to the best of my knowledge, that this would have been sold at the time of print in KB for this. So this would be a newsstand edition, and this is a subscription edition. Maybe you want such a complete collection that you need both, but there's no difference in the actual magazine other than the sticker. But if you come to issue 31 and 32, now you have this that you can look for. So anything after issue 32, if you look for this and it's not there and it's not on the back, you most likely have a newsstand edition. That doesn't hold true with everything. For instance, issue 80 has a specific different cover for newsstand and for the subscription. Issue 92 has 4 different covers. None of them have this, even though I have all 4 sealed and they were with address labels on them, but they did not have this stamp. So if you just have a loose copy of 92, none of them will have a postage stamp on it. Now this will only work up until this issue, issue 133. You'll see here, issue 133, you still have a postage stamp. Let me show you. This is issue 131. See, this is the subscription edition. It has the postage stamp. This is the newsstand edition. Does not have a postage stamp. This happens to have a Walmart sticker on it too, so that confirms that this is a newsstand edition. And it actually has different inserts inside than the subscription edition, as I show in my video 131. But the reason why this is not reliable after issue 133, so 134 forward, up until, again, they change the covers, is at this point, if you had a Canadian version of the magazine, you would have a Canadian postage stamp here. After issue 133, so 134 and forward, the Canadian stamp is no longer printed on the magazine. So you will not know if you have a Canadian magazine that happened to travel, since it's so many years old, happened to travel back to the US or to a US seller or something like that, or if you have an actual newsstand edition. You might actually have to look for a price tag somewhere, a price sticker somewhere on it. So, again, I know it's getting a little complicated, but it all depends on how deeply you want every single issue of Nintendo Power. I'll give you another example here. For a long time, I had these 2 issues, and if you notice on the back, you'll have a stamp for the address here, but you have no stamp here. You just have a barcode. So I assumed, then this is just me assuming, that I had the subscription edition here and I had a newsstand edition here. Until I got a version of the renew cover of issue 16. And when you look on the back, even though this is a subscription edition, it does not have the address label on the back. So most likely, this may have been a newsstand edition. I can't prove that, but what I can prove is that this subscription edition is the same exact magazine as this. So I'm going to assume that this was probably had these covers on it that just came off, and it's not a newsstand edition. So the point of these videos, I'm going to show you physically what I have. I'm not saying that these are absolutely, this is the answer to all your Nintendo Power questions, but I'm only going to show you what I can actually prove to you was with the magazine, was not with the magazine. I can either show it to you through a sealed copy, through a video, or through a photograph, something that I've actually seen, rather than having a list of just people putting things together and then just assuming what they remember or what they think. So that's the point of this magazine. One last thing I did want to show you also here is that there are quite a few different copies of magazines that have this. Here's just a few of them that I have. This is issue 35. You'll see it has this warning sticker. So for these specific issues, it came out with this type of warning that you're running out of your subscription. Then you've got issue 49. You see the sticker has changed. This is issue 57. You'll see again a little bit of a different change to the sticker. Issue 62. The stamp, I'm sorry, it's a stamp, it's not a sticker on there. So this is issue 71. It's got a totally different look to it. Then you got issue 83. It has this starburst type pattern. Issue 99, you have, just a little corner over here. The end is near. And then right around here, issue 116. that this is just a sticker that they put on there. And then after this, you'll see there'll be different types of stickers, like with Mario and a cowboy hat, or different things that from that point on, they just put stickers on it rather than actually printing something on the actual cover of the magazine. And in the earlier editions of Nintendo Power, you won't see it on the front, but you will see it on the back. Here you can see the difference, very minor difference, blank cover here. Did you know this is your next to last issue here? This is the October 1989. I know that this actually started with issue number 5, the Ninja Gaiden issue. This started. That's the first one that would have this going forward until they went to a different type of system. So I just wanted to just show that to you. I hope you enjoy the videos. If there's anything that I got wrong, let me know. I'll try to reshoot the video. I'll try to research it. And then hopefully by the time we're done, we have a complete database that you can take a look at, and you can actually physically see with proof what to look for when you're putting together your collection.